Have you ever felt guilty, but not for breaking a rule, just for betraying what you knew was right? Maybe no one noticed. You might have even justified yourself. But deep inside, there was a weight, an emptiness, a restlessness. Plato explained this kind of guilt, and in his view, it arises when you betray your own soul. The soul has parts, and they don't always agree. Plato divided the human soul into three parts. Rational, that which seeks truth and good. Spirited, emotional, the courageous, passionate part which desires glory or approval. Appetitive, the desires of the body, pleasure, comfort, gain. When these parts are in harmony, there is peace. But when reason is ignored, internal conflict arises, and this conflict is what we call existential guilt today. The error you feel but can't explain. Have you ever done something just to please others or yielded to a desire you knew would destroy you? Modern culture says, follow your heart, do what you feel like doing. But Plato would say the opposite. If your reason has been silenced, you have lost yourself. Guilt in this context is not about social punishment. It's an internal alarm that your soul is at war. Does the Bible agree with Plato? Curiously, yes. Romans 7, for example, shows Paul saying, "For I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I do not want to do, this I keep on doing." This is pure Plato, a soul divided between reason and desire. The Bible teaches that true peace comes from alignment with God's will, and this will, as Plato would also say, is rational, ordered, elevated. Guilt as a consequence of self-betrayal. Think of the times when you said yes when you wanted to say no, did something just to avoid conflict, gave in to pleasure, and then felt empty. No one punished you, but peace disappeared. Plato said that the soul needs inner order, and when you betray your rational part, the punishment is silent guilt. How to restore this order? Plato believed the path was self-knowledge. The famous phrase from the Oracle of Delphi, which Socrates loved to repeat, was "know thyself." Only those who know themselves can understand why they err, and only those who understand the error can correct their course. Peterson calls this responsibility. The Bible calls it repentance. Plato would call it educating the soul. And in everyday life, how does this guilt appear? It appears when you are with the right people, but feel you are in the wrong place. You get what you wanted, but still feel empty. You know what you need to do, but run from it every day. These symptoms point to an uncomfortable truth. You know what is right, but you are not living accordingly. A soul at peace feels no guilt. It feels direction. Plato did not offer easy relief, but he offered a path. Justice in the soul is when each part does what it should. Reason commands. Emotions obey. Desires are disciplined. And this is not repression. It is ordered freedom. The Bible calls this wisdom. The modern world calls it maturity. But deep down, it is to live in truth with yourself. Guilt can be a cry from your soul asking for alignment, not to punish you, but to bring you back home. And now I ask you, are you at peace with what you know you should be? Or are you living on autopilot, slowly betraying what is most noble in you? If this conversation made sense to you, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and leave in the comments what was the moment in your life when you most felt this silent guilt.